Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve two-stage impulse turbine problem. Here this is the given example problem. The following particulars relate to a two-row velocity compounded impulse wheel. Steam velocity at nozzle outlet 650 meters per second. So here this is the C1. Next, mean blade velocity 125 meters per second. Here this is CBL, blade velocity. Nozzle outlet angle 16 degrees. Here this is alpha. Outlet angle first row of moving blade phi. Outlet angle second row of moving blade phi dash. Here we have to observe one thing. In single stage, C1 or V1 is inlet velocity triangle, V0 or C0. Some textbooks velocity following V, some textbooks following C. One denotes with inlet, C0 or V0 relates with outlet. Here this is a two-stage. Phi dash represents second set of or second row of moving blade notations. Phi is the first set or first row of moving blade. Next one is outlet angle fixed guided blades, that is alpha dash. Next, steam flow rate, that is mass, ms or m. Here these are the given values. Next, the ratio of the relative velocity at outlet to that at inlet is 0.84 for all blades. Here all blades means first set and second set. Here this is K. We have to determine axial thrust on blades, power developed and efficiency of the blade we have to solve. So let us solve the problem. Here I am taking 62.5 as 1 centimeter. Here the blade velocity is 125. So I am taking 2 centimeters as blade velocity. 2 centimeters as blade velocity. Alpha is 16 degrees. Here this is 10, 15, 16 degrees. Then velocity of nozzle 650 meters per second. 1 centimeter is 62.5. Here we have to draw 10.4 centimeters. I am taking 10.4 centimeters. Then join these two ends. Simply put scale to the both ends and join. Here draw a horizontal line. Simply join these ends. Here this is C1, CR1, CF1. Here this is alpha, this is theta. Alpha and theta. Here we have to calculate what is the distance of CR1. This is 8.5 centimeters. 8.5 into 62.5, around 531 meters per second. In the same manner, CF1, the value is 3.8. 3.8 into 62.5, around 237.5. I am rounded to 238. Here this is CW1, around 9.5. 9.5 into 62.5, around 593. CW1 is equal to 593.75. I am rounded to 594. Up to now, inlet velocity diagram is completed. Next we have to draw outlet velocity. For construction of outlet velocity, we are having phi. Outlet angle, first row of moving blade, phi is 18 degrees. 18 degrees. Then what is the magnitude of relative velocity here? We are having k factor. So CR0 is equal to k into CR1. Here k is 0.84 into CR1 is 531. 0.84 into 531, around 446 meters per second. We have to convert into centimeters. What is the factor here? 62.5. So 446 by 62.5, around 7.1 centimeters. So in this angle we have to construct 7.1. So here this is the CR0. Join these ends, then project it, join here. So here this is CF0, around 2.1 into 62.5, 131 meters per second. Here this is CW0, 4.2 into 62.5. 262 meters per second. So up to now, this is the first row of moving blade combined velocity diagram. Here this is beta and this is phi. So next we have to draw second set of moving blade. For construction of second set of moving blade, the CBL we have to project downwards. In any number of sets or any number of rows, the blade velocity will be constant. Okay. For construction of outlet second set of blade, alpha dash is given 22 degrees. From here 22 degrees. What is the magnitude here? For magnitude C1, we have to calculate C1 dash. Here C1 dash is equal to C0, because this is the first set of fixed blade, inlet and outlet, fixed blade and moving blade. Here the velocity of exit C0 is the inlet of the second row. So that means C1 dash, the C1 dash represents second row, C0 is the exit velocity. So C1 dash is equal to C0. So we have here we have to measure C0. C0 is equal to 5.2 into 62.5, around 325 meters per second. So C1 dash is equal to 325 by 62.5 is the scale factor. So 62.5 divided by 62.5, around 5.2 centimeter. So 22 degrees, 5.2. Join these ends, project it. So here join. So here this is C1 dash, CR1 dash, CF1 dash. The CF1 dash is 2 2 into 62.5 around 125. CR1 dash 3.4 into 62.5 212.5. I am rounded to 213. Here this is alpha dash and this is theta dash. Next, this is 325. Construct the outlet triangle. For construction of outlet triangle, we have to measure, we are already given 5 dash 36 degrees. 36 degrees. 36 degrees. What is the magnitude here? Here also CR naught dash is equal to K into CR1 dash. Already just now we observed CR1 dash value 213. 0.84 into 213. 0.84 into 213. Around 178 point something. Around it to 179. Divided by 62.5. 2.8 centimeters. So here this is the angle 2.8 centimeters. 2.8 centimeters. Simply join this. And project this. So here this is total CW value 5.1. 5.1 into 62.5. Around 319. Here this is B dash. So up to now CF naught, here this is CF naught dash 1.6 into 62.5 100. Okay, so construction of diagram is completed. Then we have to find out axial thrust, and power developed. So for calculating axial thrust, here ms into CF, flow velocities, the difference of flow velocities. Here ms, for construction of flow velocities, here this is first set of triangle, second set of triangle. For first set of triangle, CF1 minus CF naught, second set of CF dash minus CF naught dash. Here ms is 2.5 into CF1 238. Here this is the value. CF naught 131 plus CF1 dash 125, CF1 dash 100 is equal to around 555 newtons. Then power developed. So power developed is equal to ms CW CBL by 1000. Here CW 594 plus 262 around 856. For outlet 319. Blade velocity 125 by 1000 is equal to 367 kilowatt. That's it. Thanks for watching the video.